boy Jay Willie Silly, man. AKA, Mr. Take It Easy, man, before you end up like Easy. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch in the description down below. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. But I'm not going to lie, the NFC East, you know what I mean? Honestly, you said react to the Cowgirls. Oh my God, man. Cowgirls are so hilarious. I'm not going to lie, Cowgirls, I feel like it's the goofiest of all the ops. You know what I mean? Redskins K, Cowgirls K, Smeagol's K, Falcons K. You know what I mean? Honestly, but when it comes to them Cowgirls, they're the goofiest of the ops. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. Now the Cowgirls finna be thinking, they think they finna do something because they got George Pickens now. Now you cannot tell them nothing. You said I'm ducking. Boy, I already react to them getting George Pickens. Maybe you came late, jackass. You know what I mean? Maybe you came late. But Cowgirls, bro, I told y'all, Texas, what are you known for? Barbecue and what? Say it, chat. Chat, somebody say it. Somebody say it, chat. What are the Dallas Cowgirls known for? Barbecue and what, chat? Barbecue and what? I think y'all know what I'm finna say next. Barbecue and stay. Y'all known for bull riding. You know what I mean? Y'all own this? Y'all own Daniel Jones, bro. Cowgirls, you own Daniel Jones. The only thing y'all own is steak and bulls. You own Daniel Jones, bro. You don't own this over here. We're going to see this season. You know what I mean? Who you own. We're going to see this season. Barbecues and steak. Garlic bread. Hey, y'all, I ain't going to lie, but I want some potato salad right now. I'm in the mood for it. Just like these Philadelphia Smeagol's. Hey, look. You own y'all. You said we own y'all. You own, look. You own Daniel Jones. You don't own us. And same thing for these Smeagol's. You know what they're known for? Violence. They're known for violence. They have nothing else better to do with their life other than kill. Kill that nigga. All they do is kill. They know kill. All Philly know is kill something. They know jail and they know death. You know what I mean? They don't know nothing else. Jail, death, steak. Philly cheese steak. That's all they know is go kill. You know what I mean? That's all they know. They don't know nothing else, man. They don't know how to be. They just don't know. You know what I mean? But like I said, y'all, this season gonna be totally different. You know what I mean? Smeagol's think they're on the top of the world right now because they won. They won one more championship. You got 2 rings, my guy. Still, chill the freak out. You're still the bottom of the barrel when it comes to divisions. You know what I mean? Y'all lost some key pieces too, Smeagol's. I ain't gonna lie. Darius Slay, CJ Gardner-Johnson, Josh Sweat. Oh my God. Brandon Graham just retired. Y'all lost some key pieces. Y'all had a beautiful, I ain't gonna lie, good run for sure. But I'm not gonna lie. We're coming on the rise, and I'm telling you, bro, Giants will be the 2025-2026 Super Bowl champions. And I really truly believe that. I'm not just saying that. Once we got Russell Wilson, I truly believe we will be 2025-2026 Super Bowl champions.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
So, to understand the significance of this moment, we've got to go back to February 12th, 2023. The Eagles, they faced the Kansas City Chiefs for the first time in a high-stakes showdown.
Super Bowl 57. Here we go.
Quarterback Jalen Hurts delivered a performance for the ages, amassing over 300 passing yards and 4 total touchdowns.
They finna ban that tush push too, chat.
Yet,
they finna, don't worry about that.
The Eagles fell short.
Don't worry about that. They finna ban that tush push. Don't worry about that. You know what I mean? So we can go ahead and gritty. You know what I mean? Let's go. Come on, Jalen Hurts. Let's gritty. Let's do it. Pump it. Push it. But best believe they finna ban that freaking. They finna ban that. You gotta ban that tush push. You gotta ban it immediately. I am wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? Vote that. I voted for sure. Ban that for sure. Ban it. Ban it. I don't want to see another down of it.
As all day, now some rushers come. Going to throw it as far as his arm can take it, which is well short. And the Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57.
This loss, it was a bitter pill for a team that had dominated the regular season with a 14-3 record.
Jalen, how tough to be so close there at the end and come away with a loss?
You either win or you learn. That's how I feel.
Y'all didn't learn though.
The aftermath of the Super Bowl loss cast a shadow over the Eagles' 2023 season. Initially, the 2023 campaign started off with promise, as the team raced to a 10-1 record, looking every bit like the contender they were last year.
Lay the standard and raise the bars. Come out there and focus. Come out there, play with discipline, intensity, all that. Just strike that ass. This don't gotta be like that, bro. It's gotta be close. Let's play ball. Niggas gonna do 1, 2, 3.
Jalen Hurts, he was playing at an MVP level, and the defense was.
You said I'm a Giants fan. I mean, bro. Most of y'all look. I appreciate the sub, but gang, most of y'all, bro, are bandwagons. Most of y'all can learn something from me. I seen my team win ring. I seen my team win a ring though. I seen it. If you're a Cowgirls fan, you know, it's like we have 4. You know what I mean? You have like 2 rings. You know what I mean? You have 2. Most of y'all bandwagon fans. Most of y'all not really. I'm telling you, I be seeing most fans, bro. Most fans, your team do bad. Now you finna go jump to another team. I ain't no bandwagon fan. So once we get good, which we are, we're on the rise. Once we get good, y'all gonna know that, dang, once we be dominant, y'all gonna know like, dang. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was actually, bro, look. This right here, bro. This right here. Ever since Eli Manning, we haven't had a good quarterback ever since Eli Manning. We didn't even draft. We never, it been like 10 years, close to 12 years. We have never drafted a top 3 quarterback in the draft. Our GMs was that bad before Joe. Before Joe, our GMs was that bad. Did y'all know we didn't even draft Eli Manning? We didn't even draft him. After Eli Manning, we never had a Jalen Hurts. We never had a Pat Mahomes. We never had a Josh Allen. We never had a complete quarterback. This is the first. Y'all drafted Rivers. You know what I mean? This is the first. I tell y'all, the first time we actually drafted a quarterback top 3 in the draft. Top 3 quarterback at least in the past 10 years. We've been stuck with mediocre quarterbacks for at least 10 to 12 years, and they got the nerve to say that our team is bad. This is the first year. Our GM, that we actually have a good GM. Our past GMs was terrible. Dog terrible. Dog terrible. This is the first season that we had a complete GM. A complete. Now we have a quarterback. You know what I mean? We drafted. You know what our draft remind me of? It remind me of the Texans draft. How they drafted C.J. Stroud and got Will Anderson. That's what I feel like our players, that's what I feel like we're finna be like. But I feel like Jackson Dart finna be better than C.J. Stroud. I feel like, you know, Abdul Carter can be better than Will Anderson. I feel like we got 2 players that can change this whole franchise around. Now we got a quarterback that's top 3 in the draft. Now we got an edge rusher. Now we got somebody. Now. In the future, bro, in every one of our starters, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every one of our starters are below the age of 25. You know what I mean?
Takeaways. The newly acquired pieces seem to be clicking.
You said C.J. Stroud and Dart was 2 different quarterbacks coming out of the draft. See, that's what I be saying. You say you speak the truth, but you really don't. Jackson Dart was the best QB in the SEC. You seen his stats? No SEC quarterback had better stats than Jackson Dart. Do your research. Bro was top 3 quarterback coming out of the draft. You know what I mean? Top 3 quarterback coming out of the draft. What are you talking about? Jackson Dart. It was Shadur Sanders, Cam Ward. Those were the only 2 quarterbacks above him. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Jackson Dart was the 3rd best quarterback coming out of the draft. So the hype was real for Jackson Dart too as well. Probably went on C.J. Stroud level.
Everything just fell apart.
But
Hurts facing a 4-man rush.
But Jackson Dart only had 6 interceptions. Look at Jackson Dart's stats, bro.
The final 6 games of the season were a nightmare. The Eagles lost 5 of their last 6 matchups, stumbling into the playoffs with an 11-6 record.
Of course, I'm disappointed in the Philadelphia Eagles because it's symptomatic of what has been transpiring with them over the last several weeks or so. It's the 5th consecutive game they had a double-digit deficit.
Nigga said, why should we tank? Nigga said we should tank. Why should we tank? You know what I mean? Why should we tank? Why? What are we tanking for? We have a quarterback. Like, what's the point of tanking? You sound stupid, bro. Shut up. You should tank. You know what I mean? Y'all should tank. That's what you should do. You should tank. Freak are we tanking for? What reason? What are we tanking for?
Their defense is just non-existent. I mean, how many times are they gonna give up over 30?
That's when they didn't have C.J. Gardner.
Seeing the Philadelphia Eagles.
They had C.J. Gardner Johnson, bro. That's when their defense was bad. They had C.J. Gardner Johnson, bro.
I'm not happy with what I'm seeing from them.
The issues were glaring. Injuries began to pile up.
Now they ain't got C.J. Gardner Johnson, Darius Slay,
and the offensive play calling became predictable. Hurts, who had been stellar earlier in the year, battled through nagging injuries and turnover woes. The frustration, it boiled over in a Week 17 loss to the Arizona Cardinals.
He gets away from Josh Sweat.
They lost Josh Sweat.
Keeps the play alive. Lost for Connor.
You got Bradbury. Nigga said we had Bradbury.
One-handed catch. What a day for James Conner.
This was the team, bro. This is the team they're going to be this year. How much on the bet? This is going to be the team they're going to be this year. I bet.
The team seemed to lose its identity. The once dominant defense allowed 30-plus points in 3 of their last 5 losses.
Bet.
The offense, which had thrived on efficiency and explosiveness, became stagnant. The locker room...
C.J. Gardner wasn't no difference maker? What? You know what I mean? C.J. Gardner wasn't no difference maker? What? Literally, after y'all got rid of him, your defense fell apart. When y'all had C.J. Gardner, y'all went to the Super Bowl. After y'all released him, your defense was trash. He definitely was a difference maker. Same thing for Darius Slay Jr. Same thing for Darius Slay Jr. You lost 2 key pieces to your defense, whether you like it or not. C.J. Gardner Johnson was definitely a freaking
felt the pressure and questions about Nick Sirianni's leadership began to surface. Was this the beginning of the end for this iteration of the Eagles?
I will try to simplify it. This team now, for 2 months, has looked like an ill-prepared professional football team, not worthy to represent what we believe is a great city, and we deserve better than that.
Unfortunately, the season ended with a crushing 32-9 loss to
to the Buccaneers
in the wild card round.
2nd and 4. Here's another broken tackle.
Buccaneers put that belt on him.
And he is gone.
Put that belt on him.
It was an embarrassing exit for a team that had Super Bowl aspirations.
But Baker Mayfield.
Appreciate you. Hell of a game.
Changes needed to be made, and fast.
Put that belt on him.
Got a question. If you were seriously injured, do you know what your case could be worth? It could be millions. But dealing with...
Man, y'all niggas, man, y'all ain't going nowhere, bro. And that's all I gotta say, man. Get out of my face with these sponsors. Y'all ain't going nowhere, bro. Punish them. Put that belt on them.
Thank you, Philadelphia. Oh, my God.
Nigga, stop crying, nigga.
Thank you, Philadelphia. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for letting me represent this city and allowing me into your homes every Sunday.
This decision was not,
You know what the crazy thing is? It's like Smeagol's fans, Philadelphia people is going to run AJ right out the building. Do y'all know AJ Brown, these Philly niggas stole AJ Brown's car? I wouldn't even want to stay in Philadelphia after that junk happened. I'm going to keep it real with you. Who wants to go to Philadelphia? Who want to go to Philly? You stole your best wide receiver score. A nigga stole AJ Brown car. You say how you know it was a fan? I mean, bro, if you're in Philadelphia, does everybody in Philadelphia go for the Eagles? Do everybody go for the Smeagol's? Do everybody go for the Smeagol's? Like, honestly, if you're a Philadelphia fan and you watch football, do you go for the Smeagol's? You know what I mean? You stole a Super Bowl champion wide receiver. You stole his car.
not easy.
And I promise you, I promise you, this wasn't that wasn't no regular person. Oh yeah, we're just finna steal this car and just, I like this. Man, y'all knew exactly who they was. Y'all knew exactly who that was. Y'all knew that was A.J. Brown car. Y'all knew exactly who that was. That's just Philly people for y'all, though.
I knew it.
Freak when I stay at Philly.
In my career, it was time for me to retire from it.
So that man doesn't care?
The reason that I'm here today.
Shoot, it sounded like he cared. In that video, it sounded like he cared.
This game is mentally and physically can take a toll on you. And, I've enjoyed it at the highest level. I've been at the highest levels. And at that point, I feel like that I've gave this game all I could give.
It has always been a goal of mine to play my whole career in one city.
They're finna fall off.
I've dreamt a better one.
He says they
better fit if I tried.
They're slowly dismantling. Jason Kelce, Fletcher Cox.
I don't know what's next.
Josh Sweat,
Darius
Slade, C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
And I know that I carry with me the lessons from my time here. And that forever.
They're slowly dismantling.
And that forever we shall all share the bond of being Philadelphians.
Determined to reverse their fortunes, the Eagles' front office, led by General Manager Howie Roseman, embarked on a comprehensive overhaul during the 2024 offseason. Recognizing the need to bolster their roster with star power and depth, Roseman executed a series of high-profile acquisitions and strategic draft selections. The marquee signing of the offseason, though, was the one and only running back Saquon Barkley.
Former Giants running back Saquon Barkley has reached an agreement with
this man right here, is embarrassing. This one thing right here, and this one thing, look, this one thing that Smeagol's fans just cannot live down. They think just because they got him, that they, you say y'all miss that. I don't miss Saquon Barkley at all. This man done nothing for our franchise. I can care less about Saquon Barkley. Honestly, me, I can care less about this man. This man ain't no Kobe Bryant. This man ain't no LeBron. This man done nothing for us. This man only, one freaking playoff appearance out of whole tenure, out of whole span here. You telling me this nigga so great, but we only had one playoff appearance with you, and then when we made it to the playoffs, you got outplayed by Daniel Jones? Nigga, who is him to me? The only reason I wasn't mad that bro left, I was mad that bro went to the ops. Can y'all tell me who the freak in their right mind do that? Can y'all tell me who the freak in their right mind does that? Who the heck go to a divisional rival? Nigga, you wasn't traded, nigga. This man was a free agent. I don't give a dang where you from. Nigga was a free agent and went to a divisional rival. He chose to go to the freaking anybody that does that. I would never put you as the great ones. I would never put this man in the same conversation as Barry Sanders, as Marshawn Lynch beast mode. Ever. The Smeagol's didn't need you. They went to the Super Bowl without you, bro. You didn't even do nothing in the Super Bowl. If anything, you were trash in the Super Bowl. You were trash in the postseason. You done all that in the regular season, all that running. But when it came to where it mattered, if Jalen Hurts wouldn't have showed up in the Super Bowl, y'all would have lost. If Jalen Hurts and their defense didn't show up in the Super Bowl, they would have lost. Run game was clamped. He couldn't do nothing. He was trash. He go to a team that didn't even, he took the easy way out. And then the thing is, like I said, Saquon, we literally offered you money. You was going to be the top 5 highest paid running back in the league. Bro rejected the contract and went to the Smeagol's. And the only reason the Smeagol's love him, the Smeagol's was talking bad about him. You know what I mean? The Smeagol's was talking bad about him, but now since he is Smeagol's, now they love him now. Care about this nigga?
The Philadelphia
nigga just didn't think that bro was gonna go to the Smeagol's.
Eagles, $37.75 million contract that could be worth up to $46.75.
Nigga didn't think. That's why Joe was like, we're not finna give you that money. That nigga went to the Smeagol's. They gave this nigga $1 million more. I promise you, bro. I promise you, bro could have got more money anywhere else. I promise you. I promise you, bro would have got money. I promise you, I can bet y'all on my right hand that teams was throwing way more money than the Birds was throwing. I can tell y'all, I can promise y'all. I promise y'all. You know what I'm saying? I promise y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was other teams throwing bigger contracts. But bro went to the Smeagol's. We went 4-13 when he left. Dang, I could have swore we was like that when he was here too. I could have swore we had seasons like that when he was here. I could have swore we was losing with Saquon too. I could have swore. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't see a difference with Saquon was here. I ain't see a difference. I could have swore we was negative with him. And I didn't see a difference.
The 46.75, 26.
I could have swore we was negative with the nigga. I could have swore.
After Barkley now beats the franchise tag.
We had to get rid of him, man. We got look. We got rid of him and Daniel Jones. Both of them the problem.
In NFL history.
Barkley's arrival
trash
met
nigga.
with both excitement and controversy. Given the intense rivalry between
nigga talking about a tribute video. Nigga, we ain't finna get this op nigga no tribute video. Nigga talking about a tribute video. Nigga, we ain't trying to give you no freaking tribute video. Nigga asked for a tribute video. Nigga, don't get all fake talking about a tribute video, nigga. Tribute for what? Nigga ain't getting you no tribute. We ain't get that nigga no tribute video. Nigga ain't getting no appreciation from this nigga. You up,
His
boy.
rival was met with both excitement
boy, you
and
betrayed.
controversy.
That's betrayal.
Given the intense rivalry between the Eagles and Giants.
Free,
Nevertheless, his dynamic skill set and proven track record as a game changer were seen as an
Trash,
invaluable addition to the Eagles' offensive arsenal.
Nigga talking about a tribute
Despite
video.
the roster
Nigga trash,
enhancements,
nigga goofy.
the pressure of head coach Nick Sirianni was still there. The disappointing 2023 season had led to murmurs questioning his leadership and strategic acumen. Critics argued that the team's regression was indicative of coaching deficiencies, and there were calls for a change at the helm.
Shit, we'll get Daniel Jones one, because Daniel Jones ain't go to the ops. We'll get Daniel Jones a tribute video, but that nigga, shoot. yeah, we ain't giving this nigga no video. We'll get Daniel Jones one for sure.
Sirianni, however,
Giving that nigga no
remained
more.
steadfast, emphasizing a
Giving that
return
nigga
to
no
fundamentals, fostering a
transfer
culture
video.
of accountability, and instilling a renewed sense of purpose within the locker room.
How was your relationship with Jalen, and even how did last year test?
You know, only thing you can judge your relationships on is your personal interactions with people, not any report that comes out. And you know, Jalen and I's relationship is good. It's again, you just can judge it based off of what your personal interactions are.
So entering the 2024 season, the Eagles were a team at the crossroads. The offensive acquisitions like Saquon, they were meant to reignite the fire. But an early season inconsistency had the Eagles teetering on the edge.
Hurts looking the other way. Lofts it. Barkley, end zone. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Trash nigga dropped the pass.
Hit as he throws and intercepted. Picked off by Jesse Bates. There are no flags, and with that, Arthur Blank's Atlanta Falcons are going to get out of Philadelphia with a win.
Trash nigga.
Catches his best game. Here's Barkley. Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley's the guy. He's going to take it. Touchdown from 60.
I don't respect that jump though.
Saquon
I don't respect that
saves
jump.
the day for Philly. Four-man rush. Hurts. Oh, sacked. It's
Y'all see them two niggas right there? They lost 1 and 2. They lost 1 and 2. 2 key 1, 2. Telling y'all, bro, it's finna be different. It's finna be different, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's gonna be different. They in the win now, bro. They was in a win now situation, bro. Smeagol's, bro, was in a win now situation. They lost key pieces. I'm telling you, to their defense. I'm telling you, bro. Gardner Johnson, Slay Jr., Sweat Jr., bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling y'all, this team not finna be the same, bro.
Sitting at 2-2 after a brutal loss to the
I
Buccaneers.
definitely didn't say that when Fletcher Cox retired. I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely didn't say that. Stop lying on my name. I just say y'all slowly dismantling. You know, Fletcher Cox, Jason Kelsey, now Darius Slay, now C.J. Gardner Johnson, now Josh Sweat Jr., now Sweat Jr. You just slowly dismantling, bro. You still had Darius Slay. You still had C.J. Gardner. You know what I mean? You still had him, bro. Bro, I did not say that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like what the freak? I did not say that, bro. You know what I mean? Just keep it real.
Frustration
Niggas just be lying, bro.
And speculation about Nick Sirianni's job security
cap,
grew
bro.
louder.
The Philadelphia Eagles have been in free for all since.
Ben says y'all suck. Y'all weren't doing nothing. You know what I mean? What I'm like y'all dismantling, you know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? You ain't do nothing. You say you can send me the clip. Send me the clip then. If you don't send me the clip, I'm gonna ban you. Whatever your name is, Deadly, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna give you a time limit, bro, because niggas love lying on me. I'm gonna give you the time limit. If you don't send me the clip by 5:15, I'm gonna ban you, bro. Straight like that. And I'm not going back. I'm not worried, bro. I'm gonna send me the clip right now. If you don't send me the clip 5:15, I'm gonna ban you. Straight like that. 5:15, I'm telling you, when 5:15 come back, you know what I'm saying? If that boy ain't send me the clip, I'm telling you, I'm gonna ban him.
Last year.
Simple as that, bro.
When does it get better? I haven't seen any improvement from the Philadelphia Eagles.
Shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have lied on me, bro.
Then everything changed.
48 on second down.
5:15. I don't see it. You done.
Going deep. And the catch is made by Brown.
See, you got quiet then, did he, y'all?
Just excited to get the win.
Niggas just be lying on me, bro, for no reason, bro. Weird.
Just excited to get the win. Yeah.
Who got mod? That nigga ain't got no mod. He has a mod? Oh, I'll take that mod from him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
A rallying
I say you gotta
point for
find
the
it
team.
first.
Coach Sirianni showed up with his head
Oh, that's
completely
it.
shaved. The message was clear. Whether it was psychological, symbolic, or just a funny moment that lightened the mood, the players embraced it. The Eagles responded, rattling off 10 straight wins, turning their season around in a dramatic fashion.
Steed is out there. And Barkley turns the corner. And there he goes.
To the slot to the left. And now Hurts going to dump it off Barkley. Whole crew, Cowboys around him, and he gets away. Oh, the Cowboys had him. We'll check the marker. How about all that twisting and turning?
It is a give to Saquon Barkley, and Barkley passes LaShawn McCoy.
By the time the regular season ended, the Eagles had secured the number 2 seed in the NFC with a 13-4 record. What once seemed like a lost season had transformed into a year of resilience and redemption. The culmination of their playoff journey was a commanding performance in the NFC Championship game, where they dismantled their divisional rival, the Washington Commanders, with a blend of tactical brilliance and physical superiority, punching their ticket to Super Bowl 59.
Here's Barkley, a little shovel, looking for an edge, gets it, Saquon Barkley, first down, Barkley, oh, Saquon, touchdown, Fly Eagles.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just do not respect, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't respect it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Super Bowl 59.
Don't respect it, bro.
I mean, the stage was set for a rematch with the Kansas City Chiefs, the very team that had dashed their Super Bowl dreams just 2 years ago.
Yeah, we don't. No. I'm saying they lose this game. This is a second bite at the apple.
503, my boy.
You lose another Super Bowl to the Kansas City Chiefs. Look at what happened. San Francisco lost a couple of Super Bowls to Kansas City. Where they at right now?
No, he just said they're.
The narrative was rich with storylines, a quest for redemption, the clash of 2 powerhouse franchises, and the battle between 2 of the league's most electrifying quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes.
What's your most vivid memory of that Super Bowl?
Next question.
Glad to have you aboard as the Chiefs go for history and the Eagles go for their second Lombardi.
It was disappointing. It was disappointing.
Here we go.
O-line was garbage,
The
bro.
opening kickoff, it was evident that the Eagles were playing with the chip on their shoulder, setting the tone early.
Just they O-line couldn't, bro. Their defense was clamped, bro. Not gonna lie. Niggas defense clamped these niggas, bro. Smeagol's clamped these niggas.
This early defensive score put the Eagles ahead and sent shockwaves through the Chiefs' sideline.
Can't lie, bro.
It was a nightmare start for Kansas City, and it only got worse.
Definitely outplayed this. That man running for his life, dang near every play, bro.
Nightmare start for Kansas City, and it only got worse.
Offensive line was terrible. Couldn't block to save their life.
By halftime, the Eagles had completely dominated, leading 24-0. I mean, on paper, the Eagles had the better team, but nobody saw this. I mean, the Eagles continued their onslaught in the second half. With just under 3 minutes left in the third quarter, Jalen Hurts faked a handoff to Saquon Barkley and launched a perfect deep pass to Devontae Smith for a 46-yard touchdown.
I say it, bro. You know, Jalen Hurts, he get my respect. You know what I mean? Jalen Hurts, you know what I mean? I said Jalen Hurts top two quarterback in the league. Honestly, after winning that ring and Super Bowl MVP. You know what I mean? He the reason, him and that defense the reason why it was even like that. You know what I mean? Honestly, so I get props when it's due. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you know, bro balled out in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Smeagol's K, man. F all the odds. Give respect when it's due, though. You know, you gotta give respect. When he threw this TD, I knew it was over. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I knew it was over right here. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real with you, man. My boy Smitty.
The extra point was good, extending the lead to 34-0. And further solidified.
I knew they weren't coming back. I ain't gonna lie.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy
I knew it.
headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
When the final whistle blew, confetti rained down, and the scoreboard, it read 40-22, Eagles. The team had not only avenged their Super Bowl 57 loss, but had done so in dominant fashion. This victory was more than just another championship for.
I told, look at them, they destroyed their own city. You know what I mean? Can y'all believe that? Can y'all believe that? They won a championship and they destroyed their own city. That right there is reckless, and that right there is pathetic. You know what I mean? This team right here wins the Super Bowl, you destroy your own city. What in the frig? I could have swore, like, you know what I'm saying? I could have swore he said we was happy. You see what I'm saying? The Philadelphia mindset. So, yeah, we're happy. So, I'm going to just break windows and just destroy the city, yeah, because we're happy. That's how you know this fans, that's how you know they're not used to winning nothing. You know what I mean? Whole bunch of niggas that's not used to winning in life. You know what I mean? Coming together and don't know how to act when they win. Don't know how to act. Nigga, be humble in victory, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What the freak is you destroying your own city doing? Like, is you dumb? Is you a jackass? You know what I mean? What the freak? You won more than y'all. You got 2 rings. We got 4. You won 2 rings, bro. You know what I mean? The freak is wrong with niggas. You think if the Giants win the Super Bowl, I'm finna go to just go, yeah, let me go and fly to New York and destroy New York. I'm going to bash some glasses in. Let me go and just destroy it. like I don't understand. I don't get it. You know what I mean?
Philadelphia. This
nigga's dumb. Nigga's stupid. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. Niggas is stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, we just want, let me go destroy the traffic lights. Niggas dumb as heck. They go sit down and go get a drink or something. They go smoke a cigar like a normal person. You know what I mean? What the freak? You know what I mean? Like, what the freak? And like I said, I'm part of that organization, though. Still part of my organization. They still got 4. Even though I seen what I seen, they still got 4. Still got 4 rings. Giants still got 4 rings, whether you like it or not. They still got 4. You know what I mean? But look at this, bro. Nigga don't know how to freaking win. Never, ever, when my teams win the rings, I went to go destroy anything.
The Eagles had weathered adversity, silenced their critics, and emerged stronger. From the heartbreak of Super Bowl 57 to the struggles of the 2023 season, to the pivotal offseason moves and relentless pursuit of excellence throughout the 2024 campaign, this journey was a testament to resilience and perseverance. Nick Sirianni, once on the hot seat, had proven his mettle as a head coach. Jalen Hurts solidified his place among the league's elite quarterbacks. And Saquon Barkley's addition, it had paid dividends.
509, Deli.
The defense, revitalized key acquisitions and young playmakers, had delivered one of the most dominant Super Bowl performances in recent memory. As the players hoisted the Lombardi Trophy, the city of Philadelphia erupted in celebration. The 2024 Eagles, they had etched their name in history, not just as champions, but as a team that overcame every obstacle thrown their way. Redemption was complete. And the Eagles, well, they were back on top.
Oh, man. They're not back on top. They finna fall. But like I said, I was like, they're going to be trash. In which they were, though. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I was like, you know, they're going to be trash. You know what I mean? Honestly, you feel me? But I wasn't like, oh, yeah, they're finna fall out. Because the Smeagol's, like, they wasn't no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, the following year, they were trash. Following year, they were trash. You know